Greetings everyone, Marvin 4 here with another Great American Survival, and in this week's video we're going to be talking all about Kastking. Now, and more importantly, the Kastking Crixus. Now this is a nice combo. I picked up the reel about 6 months ago, blue one I'll show you here in a few minutes, and then I picked up this white combo from Academy for 80 bucks. Great combo, has done really well. I'll show you some fishing demonstrations, show you how well it casts, show you how to set it up, and I'll talk to you more about the thing itself. So if you're looking at getting started in bait casting and you've come across the Kastking and you're thinking about picking one up, stick with us. I'll tell you all about it. This video is intended for all ages. But this one is the Sea Spray blue, green, whatever you want to call it. But the combo I have that I'll be showing you is the white one. It is just white. The Sea Spray is the first one. I've had this one for about 6 months, and it's worked really well. And when this one I just bought as a rod. It just is a reel. I bought the reel solo on Amazon, and it was like 40-50 bucks. I think 40, probably closer to 40. And it's held up really well. I had it on another rod. The rod broke. When I went to look for buying another medium heavy replacement rod, I came across that one for 80 bucks. And for me, the reel's worth, 40-50 bucks. So at that point, you're like, it's a good combo. I was looking forward to trying it out. I wanted one before, but I could never find one. I did find the 2-piece one online, but I wanted the 1-piece just because when it comes to a medium heavy, I'd rather it be a 1-piece. I do have a couple of 2-piece rods. They do come in really handy. I will talk about the rod here in a moment. The reel, very nicely done. I'm going to open it up because I got done cleaning it, and that's why I decided to do this video. I got done cleaning it, re-oiling it, cleaned it up, re-oil it, and honestly, anytime you're going to re-spool your line on your reel, do the same thing. Take some time, oil everything before you put it back together. So as you see, very nice aluminum spool. For the reel, the reel is a 7+1 bearing system, very nice, and has 8 magnets that create the spool brakes that you adjust from out there. And what that does is moves those discs basically closer or further away from the spool to create the brakes that make it where it doesn't backlash as often. So can't say it doesn't do it at all because, well, I'm not perfect, so far from it. All you're going to do is flip that little switch from open to closed. Now it's back to closed. Now I'm going to flip it to open. Just turn this and then it slides off. Boom. Put it back together. Very nice graphite frame. Well done. Has aluminum arms or aluminum crank arm. It has these EVA foam knobs on the crank arm. Aluminum accents. Has an audible drag. Don't know if you can hear it. And has an audible spool tensioner. Very nice. And an audible brake. Sorry, my microphone was in the way. But this is the Seafoam Blue. Does have a normal 5-pointed drag star, which is how you adjust the drag tension when you're fighting bigger fish. Now this one is kind of impressive when it comes to that aspect. It's got a 4-carbon disc drag system that puts off 17.5 pounds of drag. And that's impressive. That's impressive. That's what it's all about when you're fishing. It's all about how much can it handle when you're fishing. So 6.5 to 1 gear ratio. It says they have when I looked at the website, it says they have a gray or black version that's a 7, like a 7 to 1 or 7.5 to 1. But the 6.5 to 1 works really well for like crankbaits, jerkbaits, chatterbait. For me, I don't turn real fast, but for each turn at 6.5 to 1, you're getting 26 inches per turn. So every time that reel goes around, that thing has turned in 26 inches of line, just so you know. I like it. Now this reel and the combo Neither one of them are designed for saltwater use, so don't do that. And low profile, very well done. Does have a plastic thumb bar, but everything else is aluminum. Thumb bar doesn't really matter for me. It can be plastic as long as it's well made. I haven't had any issues with this one, and like I said, I've had it for about 6 months. The color is really cool. I like the color because, like I've said before, when I'm fishing for my kayak, I like brighter colors because they're easier for me to see if I lose them over the side and I have to go swimming. Looking for a black rod at the bottom of a dirty lake, you're gonna have a hard time. But bright colored rods, bright colored reels, it helps me. So I flipped my kayak quite a few times and don't like doing it. So reel seat's really well done. Sits very nice on the reel, for the rod and the reel when they come together. I'll show you that real quick. That's the combination that we have. Very nice. Does have a very nice hook keeper. I like that. EVA foam on the grip when you're doing the reel seat adjustment, and it does have what they consider a golf style, grip on a one-piece 7-foot medium heavy rod that handles 10 to 17 pounds of line and a 3/8 to 3/4 of an ounce lure. The rod itself is a one-piece IM6 casting rod, which is their KastFlex edition, and it's a one-piece graphite blank. Has 9 altogether stainless steel guides. Very well done with like a oxide coated insert, and I haven't had any issues with them. I will say when I got mine, let me see if I can back it away enough to be able to get it into the picture. This one right here, the tip was folded like at a 45, and all I did is squeezed it with my pliers and brought it back. So I like it. I like the combo. Like I said, I honestly wish the rod was white, not black, just because it would make it that much easier for me. It does have an EVA foam rod butt and works really well. The exposed rod blank, like here, for what they call a pistol style grip, keeps it low profile and allows you to do one-handed manipulation when you're fishing with it. I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to show you guys out on the lake what it'll do. Just cast for a little bit and give you a couple of quick demonstrations. Nothing major. So stick with us. All right, so when you're first starting off with one of these combos, this one right here, I just put on a chatterbait. Nothing elaborate, nothing expensive. You talk $5 lure, but you still don't want to lose it. So you're going to adjust this. And all you're going to do, right now I've got, my brakes are set on 4, which is just about half. I think the brakes go from 1 to minimum, so minimum being 0, maximum being 10. So mine right now is as a 6. So all you're gonna do is adjust your spool tensioner till your lure doesn't drop when you hit the release, so you thumb it. Then all you're gonna do is slowly, after you hit the release button, and just slowly turn that spool tensioner like so. Oh, there it went. Adjust it up. We don't want it to fall super fast right now as we're trying to get it dialed in, but this one's got audible clicks. So drop it back, hits to the bottom, doesn't backlash. Do it again. We're gonna drop it. Boom, just like that. That's what you want. There's no fear, that way you don't overspool it. It doesn't backlash. Now, it is going to cut into your casting distance, but that's part of it. As you get used to it, you'll adjust less brakes, then you'll adjust the spool tension, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not really worried about trying to catch anything right now because this is mostly a big wide open area and I don't have a lot of access to, it's not very deep, so I'm not likely to catch anything worthwhile here. But if you fish here with bait, you catch all kinds of stuff. So all we're gonna do is test it out, cast it. So that's probably 30 yards, 25. Pop it off the bottom. And with this Kastking reel rod, being it's a 6-5 to 1, isn't that right? Let me double check. Yeah, 6-5 to 1. You're gonna be able to work crankbaits, jerk baits, spinner baits, things like that really well. Things that need a little faster are going to struggle, but with chatterbaits, just like that, and I can feel every little vibration of that lure. Now, I'm going to adjust my brakes down a little bit, taking it down from 6 to 4, and then I'm going to adjust my spool tension. That was 3 clicks, and I'm going to see if that does anything better. Holy mother of God. Did you see that? Well over twice as far. Took off 2 brakes, and now I'm back, just barely cranking, and it's coming right back at me. Went out a lot further than I thought it was. And the 6.5 to 1 means it's not cranking in like 30, like when you get into the 7 to 1 and 7.5 to 1s, you're looking at 30 to 36 inches every time you're turning it. So, you know, 2 to 3 feet every time you turn this, 2 to 3 feet closer, 2 to 3 feet closer every time around. So let's cast it again. Nothing to it, no. I have my thumb basically here just out of instinct, but no backlash. Really impressive. I was really impressed with that one. Now, like I said, I've had the blue one for a while now, and it's like this. It casts really smooth, does really well. But this one right here is new. It's gotten a lot better in the past couple times out. It's gotten smoother and smoother, and that's generally how most of them are. But like I said, when you get one of these, always take it up. Just take the side cover off like I showed you. Oil it up just so you know your bearings aren't going to get shot, you know. And that's nice. You can pick the reel up, and the reel is really nice, no pun intended. I mean, look at that. Can you see that? Man, am I always in the way whenever I step over? It's out there. That's nice. So as you see, the Crixus is a good choice. I like it as an option for somebody wanting to get started in bait casting. I like the colors. That's why I bought the reel. The reel I bought was because it's blue. I fish from a kayak. I don't like dark colors. I don't like blacks and grays and stuff like that. I like bright colors because if I lose my rod and reel over the side of the boat, I've got to go get it. I keep a mask and a dive mask in my bag, in my little emergency bag. I keep it, a first aid kit, poop kit, things like that in case I have to do any of those while I'm in the woods. I keep a pair of dikes that are sanitized, that'll cut a hook out if I get a hook caught in my hand again. And things like that just come in really, really handy. This combo for the $80 to $100 price range is a great choice. I think KastKing did a good job. The reel, I love the reel. I've had the reel for a while now, and it works really, really well. The rod is very sensitive, works great. You can feel all those little subtle actions of your lure, which is what you want. Works great when you're throwing soft plastics, Texas rigs, things like that. It works great for that. If you want to, I'll put a link to KastKing and to Academy. You can find the reels on Amazon. That's always easier, especially if you don't live near one of these big box stores. You can always have it shipped to your house and save you some money. But with Amazon, you know, I try to support the stores in my town where people I know might work, and people I know are sponsored by. So great company. I like Academy and everything they stand for. So go check them out. Go over and check out at KastKing if you're looking for anything like this. This just might be the one for you. Good color choices, well designed, home run. Good job, KastKing. So I'll put a link to those things. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you found this video helpful, please give it the old thumbs up. I would really appreciate all your support. If you're new to our channel, guys, please feel free to stick around. Even if you don't want to join our or subscribe to our channel, check out some of our other videos, especially if you're looking at trying to find a good budget-friendly bait caster. I've tested and reviewed quite a few. I'm going to put a playlist together, and I'll have that down below. But guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great week, and remember to take time this week to get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy nature, be prepared, stay safe. God bless, guys. We'll see you soon. Now see, it looks like it's a picture behind me. The water's so still, so subtle, and so tranquil. But it's not. Wow, that's cool. Man, that's nice.